said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. And tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. What are we waiting for? So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Has this at the 6. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Cam, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Hey, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott here from the gun. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's brought down at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if you looked around, I'm not. That's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Can this offense get it done? Running back sent in motion. Prescott now on third down. As cuts, he's got Lamb. And in a brilliant clear off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Another throw for Prescott. Over the right side. He's caught by Ferguson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Prescott on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And he gets it up beyond the 20. But boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. First down he had. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They're going to play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Here he goes, third and long. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. He motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. More from Philadelphia coming up in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it on 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Hits him on the out route. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. 1st and 10 from the 43. Up the middle, Blue. They're calling together a yard there. Down by Jalen Carter.
Well, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Dak to the air here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. This is taking it ahead to the 42. It's Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
coverage.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Well, indeed, go for this. It's Hurts. This is Cooper working the left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Right back to Chase. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. On 4th down, Hurts. That's on target to Cooper. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. One of their best play calls in this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
23-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Let's go. Trimmer.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
From the pistol, Hurts. To the end zone, but incomplete. Good shot there on the 1st down drive. Don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Great, set. Tiger horn, trimmer.
It's Hurts once again. He's got it. And the defense escapes. They had a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go,
They'll start the drive with Blue. Now, we want to speak up here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready? Go.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that one doesn't give him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
16-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Hurts. That was too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
He's got it. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is out losing ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's across midfield.
They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott here from the gun. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL.
First and 10
Texas,
at the
ankle
36-yard
route.
line.
49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
First and 10, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook, it's right. Hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, a reliable source of yardage.
Second down now, they need 7. From the gun is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, 46.
Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, it's Blue. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here we go. 26.
Blue. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Brandon Aubrey, the kickoff for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts the throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive now. It's a sack on the first play. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Oh, it's tipped. Interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Your work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Here we go. I take 48. Hey, 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down and inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10.
And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, Hurts buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. 4-8. Banjo.
Who gets the handoff? And in his 6 yards to begin this one, we've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on 2nd and blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down.
Danger, I say. They get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4-8.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8.
Running back motions right. Going with Blue here. This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. If you get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Blue. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Philadelphia gonna spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for it. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Caught out wide. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. They're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hurts from his end zone. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Throwing again here from the end zone. Forced out to his right. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? From his end zone, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield.